All right, guys, I think it's time for us to take a look here at this squad and see what we can do to turn things around. It's very difficult here because we don't have any money at all. We have like no way to, turn things around by making a big signing. We just have no money. So we have to decide like what it is exactly we want to do. There's some players who I've been really frustrated with. I mean, Kieran Hall, for example, who plays wing back. He should be able to play right wing back, has done nothing to help. He has not played well in his 3 matches so far. And it's frustrating because I look at this and I think, do I really want to just like bin him off completely? He did okay in this one, right? At what point in time do I say, you're just not going to do this anymore? You're not good enough. Aaron Wilson, this is the guy who I was complaining about last time. He's making £100 a week. He just came over on a free, but we have him on a contract for some reason. He has been horrible. He hasn't done anything. He has scored 1 goal in the 1 match that he played well in. He's played poorly in every single one of these other matches. We really need to get rid of him. And I think that what we're going to do, see, I can't just release him, but I do think that we could offer him out. Nothing will probably happen in the end. He's a fringe player who's a useful backup to the first team, which is not the place that you want to be when you're 22. And here's part of the problem, of course. Look at this. Doesn't enjoy big matches. So what we'll go on here for him is we will mark him big matches. I have to change here. There we go. Big matches. So now he has been marked. I think we have a bunch of players who don't like big matches. We will actually just offer him out. I don't care for him at all anymore. We'll transfer list him. And we will send him to the B squad, and we will also fine him. So let's see what I can do. Discipline him for poor performance. We'll fine him 2 weeks' wages. I know it'll make him upset, but I don't care. I'm not going to play him anymore. We'll warn him about his last game and tell him that he's been playing really poorly. 6.1 rating. Yeah, it's time to find the guy. Now, we do have a problem up front because we don't have enough guys playing up there, right? Here's Owen Brevitt, who apparently can't play as an AMC. And we have 1, 2, 3, right? And we just got rid of him. So yeah, here's Seong. That's number 4. We only have 4 guys there to play up front. And one of them, Theo Hanna, is suspended, right? We got to figure something out. It's not working with Brevitt. He has been horrible in his matches. I mean, it's just been awful. So I'm thinking that for Brevitt, we probably will just release him. And so we can do that right here. We'll just release him on a free. He's gone. Right, Stan Swain has been really poor. His form has been awful. We will release Stan Swain as well because, I mean, it's just not happening, right? We need somebody who can play now. We don't need somebody who maybe will be able to play later on. If we go back here and we look at this, we have growing pains for the squad, and they're talking. So this is the weird thing here, right? Unwilling to experiment, you should change your tactics. And then here it says, oh, there's been a general positive reaction to the tactics. It doesn't make any sense, right? The game contradicts itself. This is one of the frustrations with Football Manager, right? You're trying to change things around. You're trying to figure out what the game's trying to hint that you should do to change it around. And it tells you one thing and then tells you the exact opposite, like right at the same time. So, I mean, which one is true? I don't know, right? We just sort of play through matches and go through the motions, and whatever happens, happens. What we will do, though, is we will get rid of these players who have been playing really, really poorly. We can't really get rid of Newton Beat. He's on £5 a month or a week, right? Yeah, he's on 5 a week. So we have to keep hold of him. And I kind of would like to. I don't think that he's necessarily that bad. Kieran Hall, like I said, has been really, really disappointing, but not super disappointing. And he does show that he has the ability to play up with us. It's a question of, well, maybe we need better squad dynamics. Maybe that's the thing that's hurting us. Both Blakely and Badhawi have had sort of off and on matches. But again, I see that he's been doing well sometimes, right? And that's the thing. Like, you look at this and you think, well, maybe we can get more of that, the good play from some of these guys if we hold on to them instead of just getting rid of them. Although I'm looking at Blakely and I realize that Blakely, he had 2 sort of good matches when he came in a little bit later. But I'm starting to think that Blakely is probably one that we just get rid of. So we get rid of him just like that. We don't have much time before the next match either. We don't have enough time to bring in new players. So chances are that we're going to wind up with a match or two of things being kind of wild. Here's Nico de Girolamo, who's 31 years old. In theory, he should be doing okay. He's on non-contract. Look at that. He's actually on a non-contract. And let's go take a look here really quick at what his form has been like in the league. But yeah, see, he's had a couple of good matches, 7.3, 7.0, 6.7, 6.7. I don't want to get rid of players, even if they're inconsistent like that, who have been playing well from time to time. We look over here at our good friend Mac, a 6.8 and a 6.4. So yeah, we don't really want to get rid of that. Edwards is probably going to leave the team here soon. And he's had only 2 matches. Is that right? A 6.7 and a 6.6? That doesn't seem right to me. I think he's had more matches than that. No, apparently he's only had 2 appearances. I'm sorry, that's Ted Edwards. That's the defender. That's not the one who I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about our other midfielder, wherever he went. Thomas Edwards is who I'm thinking about. Yeah, Thomas Edwards is the one who I think is going to be leaving. He just had a really poor match last time. So we'll see what we can do. The nice thing about this, again, is that we can register players who are under 21 at any time. So we can go out and we can go look for players on a free and see what we can get. First thing, though, that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to sort of go through, weed some of these guys out and get rid of guys who just are not playing well and who look like they're not really capable of playing well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be tricky because we're doing another rebuilding job after rebuilding job. And we'll see how long it can last. In terms of the CLUD performance and vision, my job status is still secure, so we will stick with this as long as we have to. But the match performance this last time was not so great. We did dominate possession, apparently, in that match. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but that's not what we want to do. We want to win matches. We don't want to win possession. But I mean, even the supporters thought that we did an okay job. So, I mean, there you have it. Anyway, we'll see what we can do. Talk to you later. Bye.